Hey guys, welcome back for another day. Thank you as always for joining me, for taking the time to show up. I've got a nice flow designed for you today. It's going to bring a bit of fire, a bit of heat. So yeah, let's get started. And yeah, the theme is kind of about listening and responding. So linking the two with the feedback from the body. So yeah, we're going to get started. Actually, if you like, you can begin to sit on your heels, or if that's too much, sit in an easy cross position. And we'll just center ourselves with a couple of breaths. So when you come into this nice erect position, spine nice and long, crown reaching up to the sky, shoulders relaxed away from the ears, the jaw is nice and loose. Palms can rest wherever is comfortable. And yeah, let's just begin to invite some fresh new energy into this experience by gently closing down the eyes. Maybe bringing one palm to the belly and then one to the heart. Connecting to this inner place of wisdom and insight. So let's take a couple of breaths together just to start off, to anchor, to listen and to respond. So breathing into the belly, breathing into the heart space, feeling the palms generate that energy. As you exhale, everything contracts. You breathe out very softly and slowly. So just see if you can begin with every inhale and every exhale from now on. See if you can deepen it, so extend it. Maybe pausing at the top, exploring, and exhaling, letting it all go. A couple more at your own pace. Inhale. Exhale. We'll do one more together. Inhale. And exhale. So keeping the eyes closed where they are if you like, or you can gently peek at me. You know what's right, or if you just want to listen today, that's great. So, and feel into your body, let it respond appropriately and naturally. So we're going to clasp the palms behind us and put the opposite thumb on top, so the awkward way of clasping your hands. And you're going to reach the palms back and away from you. Keep the palms kissing into each other, so they're not spread out wide. So keep the palms hugging into each other. Then you're gently going to bring the wrists to the outside of the left side body. So bending the elbows are not splayed out to the side, so hugging in that left elbow, squeezing it in, your chest is open. You're feeling a nice stretch, especially in that right shoulder. And then just gently dropping the neck down towards the chest. And on an inhale, we're going to move it to the right. So the right ear comes to the right shoulder, to the back, all on an inhale. And then to the left, on an exhale, back through center. So just playing around with that, allowing the breath to be synchronized with the movement. Paying attention to the detail, connecting the dots between every little movement here. And we're only going to be taking the circle one way with the neck, because we'll move to the other side. So when you come back to center, the chin is into the chest. Inhale to rise up the neck, head over heart, reach the arms back and away from you. And exhale, take it to the other side. Drop the neck down, the chin down into the chest. And on an inhale, begin to bring the left ear to the left shoulder, all the way back. Nice big circles, drawing a line with the nose. Exhale, right ear comes to right shoulder and then back through center. So we're trying to find a quality in this movement, something that we can take with us on this journey, this practice. So see if you can listen and find something new, moving intently and consciously. And coming back to center, the chin is tucked into the chest. Inhale to lift the head back up over the heart, reach the arms back, and on an exhale, gently release the palms. So bend the elbows first, then release the hands so they don't slingshot. And we're going to come onto all fours. And you can blink open your eyes now. So spreading the fingertips wide, shoulders are over the wrists. You know the usual, draw the navel in and up. And we're going to begin with some cat-cows just to warm up the spine, so some flexion and extension, or flexion and compression actually. So inhale to drop the belly, gaze up towards the sky, broaden out through the collarbone. So you're creating a little bit of a smile gesture with the collarbones. And as you exhale, you tuck the chin into the chest, you dome up through the upper back. Oh, how good does that feel? And then taking it 2 more times on your own. And as you work through these cat-cows, see if you can make it a full body experience. So engage the toes, engage the knees, claw through the fingertips. Press evenly into both sides of the body. Really notice if you are compensating on the right side or the left. See if you can balance it out. And then you should be on your last cat. So ending on a cat. Push away from the earth. And then you're gently going to bring the palms a tiny bit forward. Tuck the toes under, inhale, sit the bum back on the heels, find a nice stretch through the arches of the feet. And then claw into the fingertips, press firmly into the knuckles as well. Take the pressure out the wrists and exhale to gently peel it up, downward facing dog. Moving very slowly, connecting those dots. Taking a pause here in stillness or walking out your dog. Ensure the spine is nice and straight. You're breathing deep into the belly. And you're just noticing the reverse of the blood flow as the head is beneath the heart. So this pose is considered an inversion. And an inversion is defined when the head is below the heart. So yeah, be aware of, you could feel a little bit of a rush in the head, especially when you first come into a downward facing dog in the morning or any time of your day. So really be kind and gentle to yourself. Move slowly, close down your eyes maybe. Breathe deep and long. And then we're going to come to stillness and gently look towards the front of the mat, so carve a line with the nose, look between the palms, bend through the knees. Inhale here, bend, come high on the ball of the toes, and exhale, gently tippy toe, maybe doing cross-legged as you walk to the top, so find something new in this moment. Bringing the right toes to the left, crossing the left foot over, and then we'll meet in a nice forward fold. Feet, your choice, hip distance apart, or nice and locked together. I'm going to choose hip distance apart just for greater stability. And we'll clasp opposite elbows. Nod the head yes and no. Loosen out through the jaw. Just notice if you've got any tension there. And then just begin to sway from side to side. Take the pressure out of the toes. Press into all four corners of the feet. So maybe lift the toes up. Then come back to stillness. Release the palms down. Drop the toes back down. And we're going to inhale to lift up halfway. Either on the shins or on the thighs or by the side body like aeroplanes, and then lower back down. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift up halfway, straight spine. Exhale, lower down. Just allow everything to release on the way down. Inhale, final one, and exhale. Ground down through the palms. Listen carefully, step only the left foot back. And you're going to pivot on the left foot. So the heel comes down. Foot is at a 90-degree angle. And we're going to rise up into an extended side angle. So bring in the right palm or the right elbow on top of the right knee. Keeping active engagement in that right forearm and the fingers, so we don't want it to just be loose, we want it to support us so we can spiral our chest open up to the sky. And then as you do that, bring your left palm underneath the right and inhale to bring it across the body, graze it up towards the sky. Gaze can come up to the left fingertips, spread the left fingertips wide. And this is the first variation. The second variation is to bring the right palm down besides the right foot, arm reaching up. Or if you'd like to take it a bit further, you can take the bind. For those that know how to do that, please work within your limits. So if you're taking the bind, or the right palm is down, or the right palm is on, the right elbow is on top of the right thigh, just breathe, really find some expansion, listen to how the body feels in this moment, focus intently, press firmly into that left foot, especially the inside, so you want to activate the inside of the left thigh. And then if you're going to stay with me here, if your right palm is on top of your right knee, or you're in the bind, let's bring the right palm down. And at the same time, we're going to bring the left palm down, pivot on the back foot, and inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky. So we're reversing, coming into a revolve twist now. Reach the right palm up, gaze towards the right palm. Exhale here. Take another deep inhale. Reach those left toes back, the left heel back. Squeeze the right knee in. Exhale. And then you're going to reach the right arm forward.
And we're going to gently press firmly into that left palm, lift up the right leg, come onto the knife edge of the left. So keep the right foot leading and gently bring the right foot up and over the left body. So you're coming into a supported side plank. Press firmly into the knife edge of the left foot. Reach the right arm up and over. Press away with the hips. And you're going to inhale to lower down. So this can be your own movement, working with your own magic. And exhale here, just to, take a breather, let everything go. And then we're going to inhale, use your own movement. So maybe you bring the arm, use some elegance, and then exhale, float back down. We'll do one more, because it's a bit hard in the left hand. Inhale, and hold here, hold at the top, and as you exhale, you come and we meet in a plank position. Inhale to lower all the way down. Exhale to arrive. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Push up through the palms on an inhale to a tabletop position. Exhale, untuck the toes under, lift the hip creases up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale and downward facing dog. Exhale, let it go. Check in, how are you feeling? A little bit of heat, a little bit of tension in that left wrist. We're going to get rid of it now, so just be patient. Inhale to look forward, draw a line with the nose, bend the knees, come high onto the toes. Exhale to step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Hips, feet are hip distance apart. Inhale to lift up halfway. Exhale, lower down. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, lower down. And this time flipping the palms, especially the left palm. And you're going to lift up the toes and bring one palm under and then the other. So this is called gorilla posture. And really spread your fingertips wide, especially the thumbs. So the thumbs are on the inside. Reach them away from the body. And we'll take an inhale, straighten out through the legs and the palms and the arms and the elbows. As you exhale, keep the legs straight and bend through the elbows. So you're finding a nice pull through the front and back body. And just, feeling that little bit of tension in the hamstrings as well. So there's a gentle lock in the knees, like a slight bend. And just see if you can pull yourself down, bend through the elbows, the wrists are getting a nice stretch. Belly is against the thighs. And then inhale to lift up. Halfway, exhale to release. Inhale to lift up properly, halfway. And as you exhale, you ground down through the palms, and this time stepping the right leg back. So adjusting wherever you are. And I'm just going to turn around so you can see me when I rise up. And pivoting on that back foot, rising up. The right shoulder is dropped down, the arm is down, the left palm is nice and active, elbows reaching into the top of that left thigh. And bring the right arm underneath, and on an inhale, we spread it across the body, starting off here first. Gaze up towards the right hand, spread the fingertips wide. And you're either staying here, pressing firmly into the feet, engaging the legs, squeezing the heels together, or you're going down, or you're taking the bind. So whichever variation you are, really pay attention to the quality of the posture, especially the feedback. So listen to the feedback of the body. How can you find something new here? Can you breathe into a space that you've never breathed into? Can you engage a part or a muscle that you've never engaged before? So just try something out, test out the waters. And then we're going to meet with the left palm down as well as the right, pivoting on that back foot. So now we come high onto the ball of that right toe, the right heel is reaching back. We inhale, we do a revolve twist, reaching the left palm up to the sky. Exhale to arrive. Squeeze those legs in, engage the core, inhale and exhale. And then on an inhale, reach the right palm forward, press firmly into that, reach the left palm forward, press firmly into the left hand, into the right hand, claw through the fingertips, and you're gonna lift up that left knee, keep the left arm reaching forward, lift up the left toes, bring them up and over as you come onto the knife edge of the right foot. So a supported plank, and then lift the left arm up to the sky. Gaze up towards the left palm, and then lower yourself down. We'll take a breath in here, inhale, just to relax. Exhale, just allow ourselves to catch up. And then using the arms very elegantly, inhale, reach up. The left palm comes over. Exhale, lower back down. So following my movement or finding your own. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. And we'll do one more. Inhale, lift up. Reach that left arm up and away. Press firmly through the right palm. And as you exhale, you come to meet in a high plank position. So I'll just stay in that high plank. Feel the burn. Pay attention to the detail of your breath. Reconnect, listen, feel, respond. And then we're going to lower all the way down. Maybe if you can do that on an exhale. Inhale, untuck the toes, baby cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale to lift up, come into tabletop position. And on an exhale, sit the bum back, reach the arms forward, child's pose. We'll just be here for 3 to 5 breaths. Reconnect with that inner wisdom, that insight. Maybe you check in with your heartbeat. What is it telling you today? How are you feeling? Has anything changed? So now's the time to really begin to relax, to let everything go. We're now marrying the effort that we just did, and now with the ease. So a bit of a combination, balancing through both sides of the body. Now we're going to inhale to lift up, back into that tabletop position. And on an exhale, swing the legs to one side as we come to lie down on our back. We'll meet. Lying down on our back, the heels firmly planted into the earth. And you're going to lift the right leg up to the sky. And you're going to grab behind the calf, clasping the hands. Just tapping into the hamstring. So flex your right toes towards your face. And then reach them up to the sky. Flex towards your face. Point them up to the sky. Flex towards your face. And point up to the sky. So just doing that a couple of times. Ironing out the kinks in the backs of the right leg. See if you can focus on your breath in this moment. Really relax through the shoulders. And then gently releasing the right leg down and switching it over to the left. The left foot comes up to the sky. We hug that left hip in to its socket. Release through the shoulders and the neck. Check in with your jaw if you're tensing there. Take a deep breath in, long breath out as we anchor here together. And then gently begin to start pointing the toes up and down. So you should feel the calf muscle responding here against your palms. So just really play with that. See if you can find some magic. Hit that sweet spot, whatever that means to you. And keep breathing into the belly, sending that energy up into the space that we're targeting. And then lowering down the left leg. The feet are hip distance apart. And then bring the arms out into cactus arms. We're going to drop the knees down to the right. And this time lift the right foot up and place it on top of the left knee. So gently guiding the left knee down towards the earth. But as well, in that process, really surrender that right knee down as well. So see if you can just relax the right leg. So make it really heavy. And hug the left hip into its socket as well. So you want to lengthen through the front of that left hip. And now that your arms are in a cactus, you can begin to turn your gaze over towards your left shoulder. So you're finding a nice gentle stretch in the neck as well. And then bring the neck back to center. Release the right sole of the foot back down to the earth. Take an inhale here. And on an exhale, contract the belly. Allow it to pull the knees back up through center and over to the other side. And then find your posture or your shape first before you begin to place that left heel on top. And then once you place it on top, see if you can let go of all the tension. Take a deep breath in. A long breath out to just relax and soften into the earth. Feel nice and supported here. And then your gaze may turn over your right shoulder. Maybe you bring a gentle smile into your space. Some nice soul medicine. Feeling this joyous expansion, as well as the softening connection. So listening, feeling, responding. It's the whole point of what we do in this practice, just to build awareness. just want to feel the experience, that's all. Not master it, just feel. Because when we feel, it allows something new to come into our space. So release that left foot off the right knee. Bring the gaze back towards the sky, the neck back to center. Inhale here, as the knees are still dropped over to the left. And on an exhale, contract through the belly. Knees come back up and you give yourself a nice big hug. Let's really surrender into this posture. Feel the nice massage of both the belly, the abdomen, the organs that are beneath the physical surface, as well as the front of the hip flexors. Feel the belly expand and contract. Listen to the sound of the music of your breath. Really gather in some love, some appreciation into the space for your body, for your breath, for this movement that you have cultivated today. And we'll take one more breath in. On that breath in, lift the nose up towards the knees, hug yourself into a tiny little ball, and on an exhale, just let everything relax. The legs go out wide, down towards the front of the mat, the arms open out, 45-degree angle away from the body, and the palms are facing up to the sky. Closing down the eyes, slowing it all down as we bring the body back into alignment. An amazing thing from which we learn from every time we practice is that the body keeps the score, meaning each time we move into a posture that we've done before, there's memory that has been stored in that certain or particular region. So the body knows what's coming. And I think the amazing thing that we can bring to each practice is the intention to find something new, which makes the journey a bit more exciting, a bit more fluid, a bit more fun. So instead of focusing on the what and the why, let's translate it or transmute it into the how. How can I relax right now? How can I let go of my thinking mind and just feel, just be, and just surrender to this moment? The one thing as well about the mind is that the mind does not like open loops. So when you ask a question, it automatically wants to fill that space with an answer. It is a contagious seeker of the truth, of your truth. So feel free to play around with that, have some fun, let everything go, just build on this freedom, this spaciousness, this depth that we have created. I'm going to end the practice here. And maybe you follow with me and gently begin to wiggle the fingers and the toe, dropping the neck from left to right. And doing wrist circles and ankle circles, one way and then the other. And then bringing the palms up above the head, the legs come to kiss together and we find one final stretch. Excuse my small space. If you have a bigger space, reach the arms away from you. And if you can, on an exhale, contract through the belly, bring the knees in towards the chest and roll over to the right side. Coming into a Phoenix position, which represents a new beginning. And then in your own time, we gently press up into a seated position of your choice. Cross-legged, half lotus. And then just bringing the palms in towards the chest or the heart space. And before we part ways, just notice your heartbeat. Listen to the sound of your heart pumping up and down, back and forth, constantly moving, creating, loving, appreciating. And then bowing down toward yourself, giving thanks for this precious moment. I would love to stay here forever, as I'm sure you would too. It's very peaceful. I feel very at ease. Now it's time to close, so thank you so much for practicing with me today. I really hope you enjoyed it. Namaste. Thank you.